I said I wanted 50. That's what I said. He don't want no smoke though. Oh, Lord.
So tell your mama dig her up and post a picture that look better than my mama. I want to say something about my mama. Your mama, go dig her up.
The drama surrounding T.I. feels like it's been unfolding in chapters, each one more intense than the last. What started as competitive tension between rap titans spiraled into something far more personal, far more explosive, and at times, painfully human. And at the center of it all stood Clifford T.I. Harris, father, husband, hip-hop veteran, trying to hold together legacy, pride, and family while the world watched every move in real time. It began with smoke in the rap arena. Two heavyweights from opposite coasts, T.I. from Atlanta and 50 Cent from Queens, both forged in the fire of street credibility and early 2000s dominance. For years, their interactions appeared cordial, even respectful. But in hip-hop, respect between alphas is often just tension waiting for a spark.
He don't want no smoke. He ducking smoke. It's cool.
That spark came during the Versus era, when fans were hungry to see legends go hit for hit. According to T.I., there had been a private understanding, a handshake agreement that he would issue the public challenge and 50 would accept. A cultural moment, ready to be sealed. But when T.I. stepped forward publicly, 50 didn't follow through. Silence. And in a world where reputation is everything, silence can feel like betrayal. Frustration turned public during T.I.'s appearance on a major podcast, where he flat out accused 50 of ducking the smoke. It wasn't subtle. It wasn't playful. It was direct. And anyone who knows 50 Cent knows he doesn't let public challenges slide. The response came swiftly: memes, old court clips, calculated mockery. 50 did what he does best. He turned
Have you ever woke up with a roach on your face?
the moment into entertainment, framing T.I. as desperate rather than dangerous. But T.I. wasn't laughing. The tension escalated fast. Accusations resurfaced. The word rat was thrown into the arena, a label in hip-hop that cuts deeper than almost anything else. Diss tracks followed. On wax, T.I. came swinging, dismantling 50's persona bar by bar. Then the line was crossed. A mention of 50's late mother ignited a cultural firestorm. Fans were divided, some applauding the lyrical aggression, others condemning the personal nature of the attack. And then 50 escalated things even further by bringing T.I.'s wife, Tiny, into the crossfire. A post. A caption. A warning. Suddenly, this wasn't rap beef anymore. It was family warfare. That's when King Harris stepped in. Watching his mother dragged into a public feud lit something in him that wasn't strategic or calculated. It was raw. Emotional. Protective. King went live, voice shaking with fury.
No, that's not the goal.
All right, then. There it goes. In your ear.
Defending Tiny with the intensity of a son who felt a boundary had been violated. His words were harsh, unfiltered. The kind of statements that don't come from industry training, they come from hurt. And when 50 responded with memes, turning the moment into internet comedy, the clash felt less like music rivalry and more like generational pain on display. Then, just as the culture braced for further escalation, something unexpected happened. The posts vanished. 50 wiped his page clean of the T.I. content. Silence replaced chaos. Behind the scenes, reports surfaced that T.I. had reached out directly, no social media, no intermediaries, to acknowledge that the situation had gone too far. Not a public surrender. Not a groveling retreat. But a grown man recognizing that mothers, wives, and children had become collateral damage in a battle that was supposed to be lyrical. Whether strategic or sincere, the conflict cooled almost instantly. And in hip-hop, where pride often outweighs peace, that kind of de-escalation is rare. But if the feud with 50 exposed one side of T.I., the incident at the Atlanta Falcons game revealed another, one that hit closer to home. November 26, 2023. What should have been a casual family outing turned into a viral moment that still echoes. Inside a luxury suite, King Harris went live on Instagram, broadcasting an argument with his father that quickly spiraled beyond words. T.I., challenging his son's claims of toughness, asked pointed questions about struggle, about
Do y'all want to go to the bando? Do y'all want to go to the bando? To make him look better.
growing up with nothing, about survival. The infamous roach on your face question wasn't random. It was symbolic. It was a father reminding his son that privilege and pain are not the same currency. But King wasn't backing down. For him, this wasn't about poverty comparisons. It was about identity. About being seen as more than a Nepo baby, more than a child born into comfort. His repeated declaration, "I stand on business," wasn't just slang. It was a plea to be taken seriously, to be acknowledged as his own man. The argument turned physical in seconds. T.I. wrapped his son in a headlock, repeating, "You are embarrassing yourself," over and over. It wasn't the polished image of a hip-hop mogul. It was a father overwhelmed, trying to contain a moment unraveling in front of thousands of viewers. Tiny stepped in, separating them, but the footage had already escaped into the digital world. The aftermath was messy. Deleted posts, defiant statements, screenshots circulating everywhere. King continued asserting his independence, refusing to concede ground. And T.I., while urging the public to stay out of family business, made it clear that love remained at the core of it all. What made that moment resonate wasn't celebrity drama, it was relatability. Every generation clash between father and son carries echoes of that same struggle. A parent shaped by hardship trying to instill lessons in a child shaped by comfort. A son desperate to prove he's more than his upbringing. Pride meeting pride. Ego colliding with identity. Over time, the tone shifted. Public posts reflected reconciliation. T.I. amplified King's music. King acknowledged becoming the man his father raised him to be. The fire didn't disappear overnight, but it transformed. What looked like a breaking point may have been a turning point instead. In both battles, the war of words with 50 Cent and the clash with his own son, T.I. faced the same underlying question: what does it really mean to be a man of legacy? Is it dominance? Is it pride? Or is it knowing when to step back before everything burns down? These stories aren't just about rap beef or viral moments. They're about ego, respect, family, and the weight of reputation in an era where everything is recorded and nothing is forgotten. What do you think? Was T.I.'s apology a strategic move or a genuine act of growth? And when it comes to the Falcons game incident, was he protecting his son or publicly undermining him? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you appreciate deep dives into hip-hop's most intense moments, make sure you like this video and subscribe for more stories that go beyond the headlines.